Hi, my name is Numla Ramanreddy. I am from IIRE Autonomous College. My roll number is 21951A6653. Branch name is CSE AI and ML. I am from section A. I am here to present a Tech Talk video on Python programming language. I have selected a topic from Python programming. The topic name is why Python is best for web scraping. Let us go for introduction of this topic. Yes, in today's highly competitive market, brands desire to stay ahead of the competition. Have introduced the need to explore new options of doing things differently, and these diseases have also led to improved innovations. Yes, we all know how today's market or world is growing or developing. One of the main reasons behind the development and growth is competition between countries, markets, etc. Due to this competition, more number of innovations and coming out of this world, and so that we are living with comfortable facilities. Next one, the programming language Python, with its multiple libraries, packages, modules, and frameworks, have witnessed increase in applications even as brands seek out new ways to do things like web scraping. Yes, we all know about Python programming languages. It has a huge demand in market in today's world. Why Python has huge demand is due to its easy syntax, and it is easy to learn for beginners also. Next, the Python has won the right to be called the best language for web scraping, with many developers building better web scraping scripts with it. But why exactly is this so? Why is Python web scraping becoming such an welcoming concept? And why has Python now been considered the best language for extracting data from the web? Before going to the topic, let us know about what is web scraping, how it is used. So, what is web scraping? Web scraping is a commanding process used in collecting data from multiple websites. It is generally used by businesses that require a vast amount of information to help them make informed business decisions. Here, what is web scraping means? It is a process by which we can extract large amount of data from multiple websites. This is what web scraping. The process uses intelligent automation and a scraping tool to extract billions of data from several sources at once regularly. The data are collected in an unstructured format such as HTML. Here HTML is a hyper hypertext markup language. So it is an unstructured format, and then passed into a structured format like JSON before analyzed and put to use. Here JSON means JavaScript object notation. Here JSON is used to represent an unstructured format into a structured format using JavaScript object syntax. And there are several ways the collected data can be used. The collected data can be used in several ways, that is including for price monitoring, for developing a dynamic pricing strategy, or for brand monitoring and protection, for market research, for review and price monitoring, and so on. These are the ways how the collected data can be used from by web scraping. Next, let us discuss why do developers choose Python over other languages for web scraping. We all know we have so many programming languages in the world. They are C, C++, Java, JavaScript, Go language, etc. But most of the people, most of the developers choose Python. Why? Why means Python have more number of facilities, easy syntax, uh, like that. But there are so many reasons why many developers choose Python over the other language for building a web scraper. But we will consider the most important two of them. The most important two of them are, first one is automation and the second one is combination. Let us discuss about the automation and combination deeply and briefly. First is automation. What is automation? Yes, web scraping alone is already hard enough, with millions and even billions of sites and platforms, all built differently and in different formats to be scrapped. Then there is a issue of having to repeat the process every so often, because new information enters the web every second. We all know every second lot of information, new information enters the web, so we have to repeat the process. This is the issue we have in web scraping. So the task is done and done and repeatedly. It can be even more backbreaking. This is the issue we have. The new information enters daily. Every second enters the new information in the web. So we have to repeat the process for to collect the data from through web scraping. This is the issue. But the Python's optional of automation is therefore a considerable advantage. But by Python's automation, we have advantage to um, overcome that issue. When built with any of the Python libraries, the web scraper can automatically extract data from target sources every day. By Python, when we using Python libraries, the web scraper can automatically extract data from the target sources every day, due to which the Python has automation the property. Next, the code only needs to be written just once for this to happen. In Python, we have to make very few lines only we can complete the process. But in other languages like C language, we have to give more number of code lines to get the output. But in Python, we have to give only very few lines, which we have a very good advantage about Python. This automation saves valuable time and effort and can significantly increase the speed of the data extraction. We have This is about the Python advantage in automation. Next, discuss about the second important thing is combination. Yes, combination means the web scraping is usually a two-part process. Web scraping is usually a two-part process that scrapes the necessary data in an structured format, then processes or imports it in a structured format. Combination in web scraping is a two-part process that scrap necessary data in a structured format and then passage inputs into the structured format. Next, while some web scraping tools can perform both functions effortlessly, others can only handle the first. Here, Python advantage is it can perform both functions effortlessly, but other languages may not to perform. It can only perform the first one. The second one is it can't. That is the advantage of the Python combination. Now, a single Python web scraping script can comfortably handle both functions plus more. A web scraper built with Python can be written to scrape and append the data, then parse, import and save it as data frame, and even visualize the extracted data with Matplotlib. This is about combination. Now, a Python library like Beautiful Soap can be used to build a tool that effectively does this regardless of the amount of data involved. What is Beautiful Soap? It is a Python library. It is a Python library for pulling data out of HTML. It is an unstructured format, and HTML and XML files. It works with your favorite process to provide automatic ways for navigating, searching, and modifying the parse tree. It commonly saves programmers hours or days of work. It uh, it saves valuable time and effortness of the programmer or scrapper. Let us know easy steps for scrapping in Python using requests and beautiful soap. Let us discuss about this. We have easy steps. First step is you need to send an HTTP request to the server of the page you want to scrap. The what you want to scrap, you have to send the HTTP request to the server. The server responds by sending the HTML content of the web page. Since we are using Python for our request, we need a third-party HTTP library, and we will use requests. And the step 2 is, now that we have the HTML content, we need to parse for the data. For that, we will be using Beautiful Soap with a parser HTML file. This is step 2. Let's know about the step 3. At this point, you want to go to the site you are scrapping. Open up the DevTools with the use of F12 function key and go to the Elements tab. We are going to be looking for the top table layer. Now, these are the steps. With these steps and additional some 2-3 steps, we can easily scrap the Python, scrap the webs to Beautiful Soap. Next, what are the main benefits of Python web scraping? The following are some of the benefits of the using Python web scraping tools. They are high performance, simple syntax, ease of coding, flexibility, reusability. These are the benefits of Python web scraping. Let us discuss these briefly. First one is high performance. Python tools such as Beautiful Soap, that last we discussed, and Scrappy can be easily used to develop high performing web scrappers. These scrappers can be very efficient, fast, and easy to debug. This is about high performance, which is the main benefit for Python web scraping. The second one is simple syntax. Yes, Python has simple syntax than other languages like C, Java, C++, etc. Another benefit of using Python tools for web scraping is that all the Python syntaxes are simple, very clear, and very easy to understand and read, etc. Meaning anyone, including beginners, can easily use them to write scraping scripts. This is the main benefit of Python web scraping. Due to the simple syntax, we can easily do that web scraping. Next one is ease of coding. There is a reason why Python is the most popular language in the world, and that is because it is the easiest to write. This applies to writing scraping scripts as well. Scripts written in Python are generally easy and quick to write, requiring only a few lines of code. In C language, we have to write many lines of code to get output, but in Python we can in single code only we can get a large amount of output. This is the another benefit of Python web scraping. Now another benefit of Python web scraping is flexibility. It has more flexibility, since Python is an all-round language, its tools can build a very flexible web scraper that does more than just extract data. Python web scraping can support data extraction, parsing, and importation, and even visualization, something that would be difficult with other programming languages. Other languages don't have flexibility like Python has. It is the main benefit for Python web scraping with its flexibility. Now another one is reusability. Python web scraping codes are written and executed only once. After that, the scraper function is automatically collecting an enormous amount of data every day. With using Python web scraping, once we write execute once, after that it automatically works every day and collects the enormous amount of data every day. This takes a lot of work out of web scraping as well as saves time and energy. Due to this reusability, we can save time and energy. This is the another benefit of Python web scraping. These are the benefits of Python web scraping. Let us conclude the topic. Now, Python is the best language for web scraping, and this is evident in the way web scrapers are built and developed using the many Python tools. These Python web scraping tools generally boast high performance and easy to code with simple and clear syntaxes. Next, the language's versatility, flexibility, reusability, etc. are also practically applied in building tools that do more than extract data. Lastly, these tools are built and executed just once, then allowed to run automatically subsequently. This is about the topic of Python programming. The topic is why Python is best for web scraping. This is the reason why the Python is best for web scraping. Thank you.